Welcome back to Gary Hobbs, the podcast. Here's Gary Hobbs.
Thank you, Johnny D. Compadre Jay-Z.
Oh, yeah.
Little D.
Yes, sir.
I am the OG, old Gary. Man, some of you look with like tans.
I'm relaxed.
Y yo, I look whiter than when I left for the cruise. And fatter. Welcome to Gary Hobbs, the podcast. You're probably listening in on Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Spotify, Amazon Music, Audible, LaMeraLeona.net Radio, every Saturday at 12 noon, iHeart Radio, iHeart Podcast. Big shout out, Domingo Garcia Law Firm, CRI Electric, Triple J Custom Welding, and Zero Fee Payments. Well, see, guys, we are back.
Yeah.
Okay, tell them what episode is it?
Couldn't hold it any longer.
This is episode 32.
Okay, episode number 32.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. Hey, big shout out to all our Tejano cruisers and our 10 listeners. And we're back from the Gary Hobbs Family and Friends Cruise number 7. It was very successful. Gracias a Dios. Gracias a Dios. Gracias a those Tejano cruisers. Yeah. People from like 21 different states.
Wow.
And so I'll explain it later, but because an artist, there's no 700 people here, and but in our group, compadre, our group on Gary Hobbs Family Friends group, la cantidad era 756. 756. Now that they start saying there was no 700. Well, no, our group, you see, but they're all Tejano cruisers. But I don't know, 680.
That's including staff and all
Staff,
that.
kids, 756 on board because of our Tejano music.
And look at the videos.
Registered to Gary Hobbs.
Yes, registered Tejano cruisers, and of course it was on Royal Caribbean as always. Harmony of the Seas, our third one on that. So we did 4 on Liberty of the Seas, and they se fue el barco and y entró Harmony of the Seas. This is our third one with them. And the next one.
Se va ahí también. I heard that it was going to Florida.
Yes. But, man, congratulations to the usual suspects. They did a great job. I rocked. I just have so many people to thank. God bless, but I will. In the coming episode or social media, stuff like that. But big shout out to Jay Perez and the band. Big shout out to David Olivares. David Mares, Pio Treviño, Tejano Loco, DJ Tippy Tip, hasta el Johnny D pitó ahí una o dos cancioncitas y cantó también y salió Celebrate the Cool
Celebration, yeah.
Hey, I had a good backup.
Johnny and the Gang, no Cool in the Gang.
I had a good backup.
Sí, mi compadre JC.
Yeah.
There you go.
But big shout out.
Couldn't get any better than that, Johnny.
But we're back, gracias a Dios, and now empieza el trabajo for the next one. But let's talk about. Before we start talking about other stuff, before Tejano music, and so the Super Bowl just. I know. It has nothing to do with Tejano music, but it does, because the point that I want to make, and the main topic was that the halftime show, ¿verdad?
Yes.
The Bad Bunny show. And man, I have seen so many people say something negative, and then a lot of people saying a lot of things positive, ¿verdad? So just around the table, the volada. Okay, to begin with, I'm gonna tell you how I felt. So I didn't see the show, so I can't critique it. No, I can't critique it, pero boom. But ESPN wrote a little article that Sunday night Super Bowl and Bad Bunny fell short of setting records for most watched U.S. broadcast and halftime shows, but it still came out the 4th all time, because that's ESPN. Sports Illustrated is saying something different, But even if it ranks the 4th or 5th, man, it's a big win. It's a big win for Latinos, man. It is. It's a big win for Latinos. Now, unfortunately, many times los Latinos don't no apoyan. They don't support Tejano music. Okay, so I said it right, but something came without even seeing the show, because when I see it, then maybe next week I'll tell you. Now I saw the show. Now I liked it or I didn't like it. Pero okay, so cuando salió Dr. Dre, remember Dr. Dre? O se trajo a toda su clica,
Sí.
toda la
yeah.
clica. That production was like off the chart.
It was great.
That
To
was
me,
some-
yeah.
And that isn't really one of the top 4 or 5 of all time. And they're saying that Bad Bunny is like the top 4 of all time, ¿verdad? So congrats on that end, pero it's a good win for Latinos. But I think, okay, so I don't get it, Ricky Martin, porque es de Puerto Rico también, right? I get it. Okay, and then who else? Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga,
But she's an all universe, artist, right? Everybody in the universe knows her. Pero you don't think it'd be a little bit nicer if si fueran metido a frontera? Big shout out to our proud sponsor, Domingo Garcia, and the Domingo Garcia Law Firm, with offices in Dallas, Houston, Odessa, and Fort Worth, Texas. More info at domingogarcia.com.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay,
Exactly.
and or look at it the other way. So nosotros como Tejanos y como Latinos or Hispanos or gente en Texas, we've heard Bad Bunny con Frontera.
Yes.
That's how I had heard the name Bad Bunny, but never, and then you know what? Okay, so I'm older and I don't understand sometimes what he says, but the rest of the world and millions of his fans, they do. Okay, pero what I'm saying is that he could have hay otros Latinos. Why didn't he invite Maluma
Exactly.
and Ozuna and some of these? So I'm thinking, did he just keep it to himself? But he kept it was Ricky Martin is de Puerto Rico, right? So, and Lady Gaga, pues nada que ver. Pero I mean, she definitely adds to the lineup. I understand.
She does.
But I off the cuff, así nomás, off the cusp, he could have had Frontera there, or he could have, Maluma or some of these other Latin hip hop rap.
Karim Leon or something. I don't know.
But did you see the show, compadre?
No, compadre. No, I didn't.
¿Para qué lloras? No vi.
No. I don't like that. So I don't like that stuff of music, that style of music and stuff, especially Bugs Bunny and.
You're being kind, compadre.
No, I'm
I
just saying-
appreciate
I'm
that.
just saying the
This
truth,
is
compadre.
this is a rated G show, right? Pero
I'm just saying the truth. I don't like him.
okay.
I don't understand what he sings, what he says, how he talks.
Yeah,
Nah.
sure.
Yo tenía
So
novio.
I'm not gonna waste my time on that.
No, tell us how you really feel, compadre. Johnny, did you see the show?
To do.
I was driving. I didn't
You were
get to see
driving?
it. Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't get to see it tampoco. And to be honest, I haven't been on the phone. Like, I've been doing other stuff that I need to do.
Oh yeah, he's looking at me though. Todos los videos y las fotos de ustedes, compadre. I got him now, compadre. A week later.
The
you got
internet
it?
really
you got
like.
And John,
Terrible internet.
you did a great job también, brother.
Well, thank you.
Performing, singing, and all of the above. Little D, did you see
I
halftime
did.
show?
We actually got invited to a big watch party, right? And that was the hype. The halftime
Bad
show.
Bunny.
Yeah. To me, and this is just me. I thought it was horrible. That's just me.
Tell us how you really feel.
I mean, for one, yes, I understand. It's a big one for Latinos. 100% awesome. My hat off to him. Pero the music itself, I don't understand.
For a Super Bowl, I think it was the worst Super
yeah,
Bowl.
but
Yes, yes.
but his music and his supporters are what put him in the forefront to be at the Super Bowl.
But I don't see how, he sells so many records. Like, I mean,
And it wasn't. It
But
wasn't
since Jay-Z got involved in Rock Nation, but Los Negros had their they had their day, and now Latinos and I get that, but
next year.
it's a, no. It's a valid question for me. Why haven't they had like George Strait?
Yeah, George Strait
Has
would have been much
Has Garth
better.
Brooks ever done it?
Not that
I don't think
know
so.
of. Not that I
How
know of.
can you? Okay, so maybe they're están haciendo country music to a side. I get it. I don't know, pero Jay-Z and Beyonce, they tried to turn into country music, right?
Yeah, they did.
They Beyonce did a whatever, Miss Carter, Cowboy, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. So even with Jay-Z involved in Rock Nation, pero they've never had George Strait, man.
No, I mean, imagine.
Maybe they invited him and he didn't want to do it.
Quién sabe? Yeah, we don't know.
We don't know what happens behind the scenes, ¿verdad? Pero that itself que no ha tenido a George Strait, I don't know. Not even.
And I do think if Frontera was to come on, man, it would have blown it out of the water.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah,
It would have been great. I mean, imagine Karol G or what's that other girl?
Maybe that was the reason que Bugs Bunny no lo llevó ahí. Maybe he was gonna get more. They were gonna get more attention than him.
Yeah. That's I kind of feel maybe
One
eso.
Latino hasn't heard of Frontera.
Yeah.
Like Karol G's been kicking it all over the universe. So why didn't they invite Karol G en vez de Lady Gaga?
There you go.
There you go. Toda esa gente que latinos y que haters y que hillbillies. Why didn't they put Karol G, man?
Yep. Yeah.
True.
Maybe, I don't know.
Shakira did it already on J-Lo.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Hey, that's true. They did have her.
Bruno Marte Hernández.
Well, y for those that went for the Patriots, pues ni modo. Those that went for the Seahawks, pues ni modo. For all I know is that our losers weren't there. We're Cowboy fans here, and y'all can just turn it off now if y'all want. But no, compadre, we haven't been to the big game in 30 years.
30 years.
And counting, compadre.
County.
And counting. I tell everybody, so they're losers, but they're our losers.
This is our year, compadre.
This is your compadre.
See you at the Super Bowl.
In other news, so the Tejano Mundial Awards, we were nominated 3-4 times, and we didn't win jack. Nada. They did mention our name, so I appreciate it. I appreciate the nominations.
Yes.
Next week, I will have the official who the winners are.
Okay.
So we can look at that. But Little D, you went.
I did. Yeah, I was there.
Excuse me.
Hey,
were you there like to represent if we won or something?
I was.
I was gonna ask you.
And I was waiting, when they were calling the names. Gary Hobbs, nada.
Nada.
Yeah.
But
yeah, we were
and
there.
you kept waiting like Cowboy fans, huh?
I waited to the end. Album of the year, here we go. Nada. Yeah, so. But, pues, it is what it is.
How was it?
So, besides that, I think they had their troubles, technical difficulties, but, they tried to get around it. You would think by now, they would kind of have stuff straight, which they did not. But, pues,
because they've had previous. This was their.
This was number 6.
Number 6. Okay.
Yes, sir. So by now, but you can't knock on them. It might have been the production company. I have no idea.
Hey, I like almost.
Yeah.
It's six awards, and I think we won one for Te Juré, one award.
There you go.
This is like the Tejano Music Awards.
Yeah, we saw
42 years or whatever, just one Tejano Music Award. Man, we just weren't built to win awards, man.
Así es.
I think we piss off people.
That's probably what it is. But truth hurts, right?
So
no awards, no Hall of Fame, nada.
Ni el Hall of Fame, compadre. No, compadre. No nos han dado los Tejano Legends Awards aquí.
Ni los Tejano Legends, compadre, de aquí.
No. Saludos a mi compadre Juan Barrientos.
Saludos, compadre.
Yeah, so big shout out Cari Karina. She was there as well. We saw her there. We didn't get to say hi, but she was there. Another gentleman I forget his name, from Eagle Pass.
Yeah, Manuel
Uresti.
Singer. No, not him.
Oh, okay.
Singer.
Híjole, I can't remember the name. I'm sorry.
Roger V.
He was also there. Saw him. Who else was there? I know Ricardo Castillon brought home a couple of awards. And other than that, it was pretty great.
I don't know, compadre.
Well, there's always next year.
There's always next year.
This is our year.
Welcome to Gary Hobbs, the podcast. Man, we're going down the wrong lane here. In other news, we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. want to thank our proud sponsor, CRI Electric in San Antonio, Texas. Family and veteran-owned commercial, residential, industrial electrical services on electrical, data, voice, science, and solar. Give them a call at 210-509-8889. Big shout out Israel and Christine Garza, CRI Electric.
Hello, I'm JC, and you're listening to Gary Hobbs, the podcast.
Hey, compadre Jay-Z, Johnny D, Little D.
Yes, sir.
I'm the OG, the old Gary. You know, I do want to send a big shout out. Happy Mireles. Happy M Travel Agency, our exclusive travel agent, and her very loyal assistant, her husband, Sammy.
Oh, yeah.
They did a fantastic job. Big shout out. Happy. Thank you so much, Happy. We look forward to the next one.
Oh, yeah.
But just not right now.
Take a break.
And I'm sorry, compadre. The MVP should have been the usual suspects because they, of course, they accompanied David Mares and Pio Trevino and David Olivares. And Pio's and David said were just at the last moment. So they had to learn a lot of music. So big shout out to the usual suspects. Mi compadre Jaime Sámago, Mero Castillo, Gabriel Gil, Roger Salinas, and Noel Gonzalez. But Johnny D was there on the shows too.
Johnny D.
Dun,
dun, dun.
And our MVP, compadre, our MVP's got to go to Joe B.
Oh, yeah.
Joe B in audio engineering.
Awesome job.
Joe B out of Big D, Dallas, Texas. Man, Joe, he just killed it. He's got a lot of experience, and he's done all these bands before. Pero getting first time on a cruise and running nothing but high tech, latest, equipment and stuff. And if you listen to the videos and stuff,
it sounded awesome.
Surround.
Thank you, Joe B. It was awesome, man.
Joe B, our
Great job.
MVP, Gary Hobbs Family and Friends Cruise number 7 MVP, Joe B. Thank you, Joe. We appreciate it.
It all right.
Okay, so in our throwback segment, it's about time we throw it back. But there was a song there that we did off of the Maniac album. It had to be like 1984, compadre.
Yes, sir.
This is a song written by Javier Mendoza, and we call him Jay. We also call him La Sombra.
La Sombra.
And we call them other things, compadre. But big shout out, Javier Mendoza, compadre. Javier Mendoza.
Great bass player.
No, he's a great bass player. He plays several instruments and drums and congas, but he's a songwriter. He produces, and it's just that, I don't know why, he did other types of music and stuff like that, but Javier could have been definitely producing and arranging and songwriting and singing and in Tejano music. But this is a song written by Javier Mendoza. He's from Eagle Pass, Texas, originally from, and we recorded it once again on the Maniac album, Hacienda Records at the time. This is Capricho.
A pesar de tanto amor que nos damos y después de tantos años nos peleamos, ese amor se terminó. Ahora ya no quiero nada más contigo y te pido dejes libre mi camino. Que no ves que tú sigues insistiendo, que nunca me vas a dejar. ¿Y hasta cuándo estará atado tu capricho? ¿Hasta cuándo te lo pido, por favor? Que no ves que me tienes amarrado, aprisionado por tu amor. A pesar de tanto amor que nos juramos y después de tantos años nos peleamos, ese amor se terminó. amor que nos juramos y después de tantos años nos peleamos, ese amor se terminó. Ahora ya no quiero nada más contigo y te pido dejes libre mi camino, que no ves que tú sigues insistiendo, que nunca me vas a dejar. ¿Y hasta cuándo estará atado tu capricho? ¿Hasta cuándo te lo pido por favor? ¿Hasta cuándo vendrá el día en que comprendas que lo que hiciste con Dios lo pagarás?
We want to send a big shout out to our proud sponsor, Triple J Custom Welding, owned and operated by the Bustamante family in Seguin, Texas. TripleJCustomWelding.com or Facebook page Triple J Custom Welding for more information. Big shout out Juan and Crystal and all their family. God bless. That's Capricho. Gary Hobbs, the Hot Sauce Band, todavía, compadre? Yeah.
Yes, sir. The Hot
Maniac
Sauce
album.
Band.
Memories. Capricho, written by Javier Mendoza. He's originally from Eagle Pass, Texas, on a throwback segment, compadre. So that's how we original writing back then, and the sound, and so I want to do something from the new album, compadre. Pretty Richards.
This was your second album, right, compadre?
Second album with Freddie.
Yeah.
With Freddie
With
Richards, yes.
Hacienda. The other one, the Capricho.
second.
Yeah, it was the second one, yeah.
Yeah, it was the second. How could you tell with the long hair?
No, because I remember the other one was in 82, 83.
Hey, I had long hair Saturday night.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Did you see me?
Yeah, in the 70s and 80s.
Están las fotos.
No. I was Ricky Smith. Y la
Ricky
movida.
Smith in the movie, yeah.
Somebody called me Howard Stern. And then I'm going to remember in a minute. I think it was Pio Trevino. I think Pio thought I was, what is that? Oh my God, I forgot that guy's name.
You should have gotten a guitar there, compadre. Cuando cantaba tú y Pío juntos ahí.
Sí, no. It was. I thought Pio and Ricky didn't get along. No, I forgot who.
The reunion ahí.
Tiny Tim, compadre. Tiny Tim. Oh my God. Howard Stern and a bunch of stuff like that. I had long hair, compadre. But on our throwback segment, it's forward. Throw forward segment. This is a song that I wrote from the latest album on Freddie Records, from the Soy Libre CD. A track on it, Solo Sueño en Ti. I wrote it and I hope you like it.
Lo mejor de mi amor y voy a escuchar tus anhelos con fervor. Te prometo hoy jamás vas a sufrir. Te lo juro hoy que estaré yo junto a ti, te lo ruego, no te apartes tú de mí. Solo sueño en ti y aprendí las cosas más dulces del amor. Solo sueño en ti y entendí que sufro sin tu amor. Solo sueño en ti y estoy aquí para darte mi amor. ti, te lo ruego, no te apartes tú de mí. Solo sueño en ti y aprendí las cosas más dulces del amor. Solo sueño en ti y entendí que sufro sin tu amor. Solo sueño en ti y estoy aquí para darte mi amor. Esa sensación lleno de emoción, siempre tú y yo, mi amor.
Solo sueño en ti from the Soy Libre album, compadre, CD,
Yes, sir.
cassette,
Freddie Records.
and 4-track, and reel to reel. Freddie Records, compadre.
Yes, sir.
Solo sueño en ti, something that I wrote. You know, compadre, if I could go back, que dicen hindsight is 2020, okay? So that means that if I could go back and change it, there's a little key change there. After the chorus, it goes into a transition to the key change, ¿verdad? It changes. And da-da-da, mi amor. Now that I hear it, I hate it.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't, as the vocal is like, da-da, instead of mi amor, it's mi amor. And
Yeah, for the modulation.
Yeah, you wanna
no,
go up.
we need to go back to simplicity, compadre. Ya estuvo con,
Yeah.
but solo
Stick to the
sueño en ti.
basics. Stick to the basics.
Sí,
compadre.
stick to the basics, compadre. Tejano Basics 101. Solo sueño en ti, Freddie Records. You're listening to Gary Hobbs, the podcast. We're in Eagle Pass, Texas. We'll be right back. Zero fee payments, providing trusted payment solutions for businesses of all kinds with no contracts, no hidden fees, and free equipment. For more information, call or text 830-461-0905. Before we leave, it's the part of the show where everybody's just dying. Que ya acabemos. Before we leave, get it done.
It's
Before we
about
leave.
that time.
Of course, you can visit us at GaryHobbs.com for information with the band, the usual suspects, Gary Hobbs, and GaryHobbsCruise.com for all information to our cruises. We're on Facebook, Gary Hobbs Official. We're on Instagram, Gary Hobbs Official. We're on X, Gary Hobbs Official. And our TikTok Kaido account,
YouTube también. Official Gary Hobbs.
Gary Hobbs Official.
Cruise.
That's right, YouTube Cruise.
Yeah.
Gary Hobbs Cruise on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's great.
Official Gary Hobbs
When were you
Cruise.
going to tell me, producer?
Forgot.
Gary Hobbs Cruise.
Yeah. No, it's official Gary Hobbs
Official
Cruise.
Gary Hobbs Cruise
Yes,
on
on
YouTube.
YouTube.
There you go. And we're on that TikTok Kaido stuff, Gary Hobbs .official with 2 F's. But they're still saying they don't recommend our profile page. You know what? Next week we do a live video.
We're going to do it.
Y se las echamos a
There we go.
TikTok. There you go. And just to remind everybody that Gary Hobbs is with 1 R, GaryHobbs.com. GaryHobbs.com and GaryHobbsCruise.com. And reminding everybody the new cruise. Now it's the new cruise coming.
Yes.
It'll be here before you know. Oh my God, give me strength. Gary Hobbs Family and Friends Cruise number 8, coming January 31st through February 7th, 2027. Now, for sure, confirm if we're alive and well and Jesus Christ don't come back yet, pues Gary Hobbs and the usual suspects, compadre.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
enough.
Awesome.
Close the lineup right there. No, Gary Hobbs, the usual suspect. Now, the Stephanie Montiel, the award-winning
Yeah.
Stephanie Montiel, she's just awesome, okay? Texas Latino is going to be on board. The Crazy Pimps.
Yeah.
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
Congratulations to Pimps. They have that new video, algo, esa cintura or something.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's got like 1 billion views, man, in a couple of days.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're up to like 200-something thousand
Tremendous.
views, man. Wow, congratulations. Eddie Jimenez, of course, the
They
Crazy
must be
Pimps. They're
making
going to be
a
on board.
lot of money.
Yeah. Now, Tejano Loco is going to be on board. Favor de Dios. DJ Tiffy Tiff. Special appearances by Gabriel Zavala, Lily Vela, Johnny D. Visit us at GaryHobbsCruise.com. I know the question everybody wants to know: who's gonna be on the lineup? Now they ask, but they never asked, and they just. But we are negotiating with 2 artists, and somebody told me on board. So who's the mystery guest? I go, mystery guest. No, but it's all about the timing, their schedule, stuff like that. Just an example, of course, Ram Herrera pulled out for medical reasons, and we've been letting everybody know to keep Ram Herrera in your prayers. Of course, he put a video out of his medical condition, and I told everybody on board that keep Ram in your prayers. But I seen him on some videos, compadre. He looks better than me and you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
walking and running.
Yeah, man. So big shout out Ram Herrera. And but we've been negotiating with people, and we should know a couple of weeks. But we were really blessed and lucky to get David Olivares between his heavy schedule, man. Yeah. Like he just came, he just got back, and I hear that if it wasn't yesterday or today, he was leaving in Monterrey for 2 weeks, man. So we got him right on good timing, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Pero las gracias, of course, David Olivares. But once again, Stephanie Montiel, Texas Latino, The Crazy Pimps, Tejano Loco, DJ Tippy Tiv, special appearance by Gabriel Zavala and Lily Vela, of course, Gary Hobbs, The Usual Suspects, and 2 more mystery guests. ¿Quién será? Dun, dun, dun. I don't know. Now, I'd like to let everybody know that this week, of course, it's Valentine's Week. Always puro love in the air. Puro love, But this Thursday, on the 12th, we are in San Antonio, Texas at Tequilas. Big shout out to all our Tejano family and friends in San Antonio, Texas. We're there this Thursday night at Tequilas. Now, Friday, we are in Dallas, Texas at the New West. We've done many, many, many years in... ¿Te estás durmiendo, compadre?
No, compadre, estoy pensando nomás.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Okay. My God, you scared me, compadre. No. Just putting my finger under your nose. Hey, este está vivo. No, this Friday, the 13th, we are in Dallas, Texas, the New West, con los Desperados. That should be great because they're always high energy and.
Yeah.
Don't say anything bad to them.
They'll punch you.
No, ellos sí golpean, and they look pretty rough. But our good friends, Los Desperados, with us this Friday at the New West, Big D, Dallas, Texas. Now Saturday we come back to Del Rio, Texas, compadre. We're going to be at the Del Rio Civic Center. It's an organization and stuff like that. But Del Rio, Texas, this Saturday on the 14th, El Mero Valentine's, at the Del Rio Civic Center. D, we were talking something before we came on. UTSA something.
Yes, so I know they're bringing on a Tejano music appreciation class. Yes, I thought that was awesome.
Yeah, I think that's great news, man.
Yes, that's awesome news. It opens up doors for young people.
What kind of Tejano are they teaching though?
So
is it mariachi or Tejano and
it doesn't really state
Norteño
exactly.
en conjunto.
Híjole, that's a whole other man. It doesn't really state.
You opened up a can of worms,
right? It doesn't state exactly what it was.
That's what people calling the Tejano these days. Norteño, Tejano, conjunto, Tejano.
They're gonna call us.
Yeah.
They're gonna call us haters because, in first place, I like to remind everybody that I haven't seen the Bad Bunny Super Bowl show. I will let you know next week, so I know get a little bit of here or there. Pero again, I thought they should have taken,
Frontera.
Yeah, Frontera. Sure. I thought, and if not, he should have spread the love. He should have brought Maluma on,
there you go.
And Ozuna and all those other guys that do
sure.
that genre, ¿verdad?
Sure.
Yeah. Pero that's great news. UTSA.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm happy because pues mi hija goes there, right? Pero so it opens up doors for everybody who wants to learn about music. So great.
We were gonna say happy birthday to Ruben Pacheco.
Yeah, Ruben Pacheco, he just had a birthay.
Congratulations, Ruben and Bogus. Ruben and Bogus, happy birthday to both of y'all.
Ruben.
Of course, Ruben Pacheco he's just an all-around musician. Guitarra, trumpet, canta. He's really good.
I want to send also a birthday to a special friend here in Eagle Pass. He's a young musician, 16. He turned 16. Huichin, el Huicho, el hijo de Huicho from
the
Yeah, he turned 16.
Hernandez.
Hernandez. There you go. Well, this is Johnny D, Little D, Jay-Z, and myself, the OG, Old Gary. Of course, Gary Hobbs, the podcast. We're in Eagle Pass, Texas. We thank you for joining us. We want to invite you to come back next week and hear us, hear a lot of more good compliments. Next week is good compliments. And, of course, next week we are going to be discussing a little bit more about our cruise, and we want to thank you. So, till next week, Dios los guarde, Dios los cuide. We love you. God bless.
God bless.
Say bye,
God bless
guys.
y'all.
See ya.
Later.
Like, share, and subscribe.